difficulty categorizing items or organizing them. Again, most of us would say, well, a lawnmower definitely belongs outside or under the porch or in a shed. But with this client, it made perfect sense to keep it in the living room. So what, I mean, again, funny story hearing it, not so funny if you're the daughter trying to convince your mama to get the lawnmower out of the living room. But I mean, I'm sure you've seen this, having problems with categorizing things. That's why everything is a category. For us, you put files in a filing cabinet or in a cabinet or linen in a linen closet. But for somebody possibly with a hoarding disorder, everything's a category.
Yeah, they tend to, have a hard time being, again, like, here's a category. I'm going to put lots of these different things because all the things that you and I would put in a category for them are very unique and special. Mm-hmm. So they need their own special place, which makes it really hard to find. And I think one of the strategies that people often use is, I want to be visible. So I need to have it out where I can see it. Yeah. And the problem winds up being, okay, so I got this piece of mail that's really important. So I'm going to put it here. Next day, oh, I got this new piece of mail. That's really important. Goes on top of that other piece of mail. Oh, now I got this other one. This is really important. And now I've got a stack of important mail. And okay, now I just put a book on there and now I can't find it because the things I want to be visible are no longer visible. They were when I first put them out. So sometimes the strategies are just not effective strategies.
Exactly. That's the out of sight, out of mind of it all. So they start off thinking, oh, this is a great idea. Like you said, I'll put important things here, but then everything becomes important. And also there's the procrastination part of it. Well, if you just open the mail, then there wouldn't be a need, to have the important mails category with the book on top of it. So again, it's fascinating, the thought process of I need to have everything out where I can see it. And I'm sure you've had this experience. I remember I had an elderly mechanic and I went into his office and there was stuff. I mean, I couldn't see a surface. I couldn't see a chair. I couldn't see the floor. And I said, you know what I do for a living, right? And he said, but I can find anything that you need. And I would get that a lot. And then when I challenged them to it, of course, they really couldn't. But I'm sure you've dealt with the mindset of, I know where everything is. And if we clean it up, then I won't be able to find anything. What do you know to have, for the reason for that thought process, that I know where everything is, but if you clean it up, I won't know. Like I'm anti-order because I need it to be disorganized.
Well, and I think in some ways they feel like they do have an order and it's unique to them. And so I think sometimes there is when you question that, it can feel for some people like a personal attack. Like
a judgment. Yes.
Yeah. Like you don't know what you're doing. And again, we go back to, at times they're right. At times that when they say, I can find anything, and you mentioned some things, and there will be some things they find. So it's not like they can't find anything. Right. But when you get down to like some really important times, like this is the one that I see a lot. It's April 10th, and they've got to get their stuff to the taxes because they haven't done it. And they cannot find the documents that have come in. So they're putting them in all different places. So when you've got some things where it's really important, I need these things now, that it may be more difficult then. And what you're going to have then too is the emotions up, which is going to affect your ability to find things. Because we all see it. You're in a rage and you look for something. I can't find my keys. Where are they? And then lo and behold, they're in your hands.
Exactly. Or my glasses. Oh, there they are.
Right. So I think there is part where lots of the emotion kind of get involved there. They are right sometimes about their plan. It's just, again, not efficient. So they can find some things, but a lot of things they're not going to get to those things when they need it. I think what you often see is with hoarding disorder, it's not so much that the individuals have a memory problem, but it's more about, it comes back to organization. Yes. Not knowing how to exactly organize these things. And we all use organization to help with our memories. We can't remember everything. That's why, we've got these
thinking brain. We cannot. No.
Yeah. We've got these technologies. We've got these phones that can remember so much stuff for us, and that there's a benefit to that. There's drawbacks, but there's also benefits to it. So I do think, though, that a lot of it winds up being, I think, in some ways, they have some reinforcement to it. It is also something that it's hard to acknowledge that it's not really working for you, because it does become a judgment.
It does. It does. And so we always want to be careful. And of course, we would be always being careful that we don't do that, and apologizing if we do. But you brought up an excellent point, is the system isn't efficient. So it's not that your system is wrong. It's that your system is not efficient, and it's not its most functional. So, if we're trying to help you, because generally people with hoarding disorder may also have some issues with time management, or like you said, being able to find what they need when they need it. You may find that they're possibly late to events or to work or things. Again, not because there's anything wrong with their memory. It's just that they can't find things, or the system that they're working with is, as you said, not efficient. And so that is key to say. I'm not saying that your system is necessarily wrong. I'm just saying, can we improve it so that it's more efficient? You get to save more time, and you don't become as frustrated, because it is a very frustrating thing. Again, we've all had that experience. So I know I put my keys there, and I've had many clients say, well, I put my keys right there, and they're not there anymore. And I'm thinking, your keys move. You have a bigger problem than I can help you with. So yeah, it just helps to make it more efficient if they have a more organized system. And
I think about some clients. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think on some clients I have, you talk about just getting out of the house in the morning. You think about the things that we do in the morning, how we all tend to work certain things very efficiently. Like, I've got a routine that I do. I get up and I do this, and then I do this, and I do this. I don't have to think about a lot of things. So I don't forget things. So I know my routine is, one of the things is, before I leave for work, I go grab my bags, I put them in the car. I've got my bag, I've got my lunch, and then I come back and I will do whatever I have to do in the house before I go. But I don't wind up forgetting my lunch, because every day I do the same thing. I grab my bag for work, I grab my lunch bag, I put it in the car before I even walk out the door for the final time. And it's just a routine. I'm not saying my way is the best way, but it's what works for me. I've created a routine that I don't wind up going to work like, oh my gosh, I forgot my lunch. You think of someone that has hoarding disorder, it's, they're trying to find the shirt that's clean, because they've got a pile of clothes and they can't find it. Is it upstairs? Is it downstairs? Now they're in the kitchen, and they've got to move things around to get stuff onto the counter where they can actually cook. And now they're trying to find their keys. There's too much load on their brain. So it's making it difficult. So it's not necessarily they can't do these things. They don't have a system that allows the brain to work quickly and be able to focus on things that you need to remember.
That is an excellent point. And because I always talk about routines, I do entire trainings on routines and how it just makes life easier. Like you said, it becomes almost automatic. But if you have to, as you said, go into the kitchen to get your computer bag, although, it could possibly be by the door, or did I leave it in the bathroom? Is it on the bottom? Is it on the top? Did I put it in the closet? Where are my keys? Did I fix my lunch? Oh, I didn't. So let me move all of these pots and pans so I can get to the one burner that works. And then by then you're frustrated and you're late.
Right.
So it's more than, and that's, that's kind of what we talk about when we're working with them, is to just, again, improve your function to make your life easier. Because one thing, and we'll talk about this as we talk about the myths, but I'll just touch on it right now, is that someone with a hoarding disorder is lazy. And I often say, no, ma'am, no, sir. If you see the energy that they have to put into just daily living, I'm tired just by the time, like you said, they manage to get out of the door. Because if I don't prepare at night, because I like my mornings to flow. I want to do as much at night as I can so that my mornings are really quiet and I can just kind of slide into my day without the rage. But lazy, no, ma'am, no, sir. The energy that it takes to maintain that lifestyle, that routine, that hoard, it's tiring. So, we can dispel that myth, and we'll talk more about myths coming up. But yeah, it takes they expel a lot of energy, just trying to get out of the door. So that was an excellent point. All right. Thank you again for taking the time to stop by my channel. And before you leave, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. Do me one other favor, tell at least 5 people you know about my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if no one has told you today how awesome you are, I want you to know that you are absolutely, positively awesome. Take care. God bless. Bye.